Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here as normal. Hope all you guys had a very good night last night in the NBA. It was our first almost takedown tournament. Sorry, our first tournament takedown almost of the season. It was a very good night for us last night. Finished top 2% in all tournaments. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. So very good night for us and our subs. They definitely are very happy about that. So like I said, hopefully you guys had a good night. For the most part, it was obviously a pretty good one for us. A lot of high scores as well. Anyway, yeah, we got a 4-game slate today. Atlanta, Cleveland at a 229. Cleveland by 7. We have Sacramento and OKC, no total on that one. Golden State, Denver, 229, and Golden State by 3. And Houston and LA at 225 and the spread by 2. This spread definitely may change. We will have to talk about that. Pretty sure you guys know why this spread may change. So yeah, like I said, it was a very good night for us last night. Yeah, just a really good one. If you go onto Twitter, you guys can see all the screenshots from everybody. But yeah, right here, 375.9, put in $47, split it with a couple subs, won $1,781 as you see there. So very good night for us there. And here's another one here, put in 137, won $2,388. Another sub here put in 24, won 265. And like I said, it's only $50 a month, so all these subs are already made their money back, and $350 for the season. So most of them could pay for the season if they wanted to. So easily make your money back here. Like I said, $50 may seem a little much, but with the product we're giving you guys, it's very worth it. Another sub put in $20, won $392, so not too bad there. A couple more screenshots here. 39 won 393. Another sub here. One of the ones that split with 47. He won 1,700 on that one. Another one, as you see there. So yeah, like I said, very good night. We'd love to have you guys join us. It was our first very close takedown of the season. Here's another sub here. Shared in that as well. So yeah, we'd love to have you. Only $50 a month, as I showed you in all the screenshots, and all the subs already made back their $50 payments. So for now on, it's just easy money for them. So yeah, $50 for the month, $350 for the season, including playoffs. A very good deal. Like I said, we have one of the best products in the industry right now, and we'd love to have you guys join us. So as normal, if you want to join, click on our website down there in the comment section. All you have to do is follow directions and sign up, and you'll be good to go. If you have any questions or anything like that about signing up, as normal, hit us up on our Twitter, which will be down there in the comment section as well for you. So, yeah, like I said, good one. Hopefully you guys had a good one as well. We got a small 4-game slate. Usually I don't like these small slates, but for the most part, West Coast games and some pretty high totals. Even the East Coast game has a high total. So it should be an interesting one here. Yeah, so let's get into it here tonight. So our first game is Atlanta and Cleveland. We have a 229 total and Cleveland by 7. So I think Atlanta could make this one a little bit closer. This should be a good one. You never really see a East Coast game total 229. That's really high. So if it's this high like this, you're going to want a couple of guys from this game. And I know it's a 4-game slate, but this Golden State and this Houston game are going to take most of the ownership. Like I said, these guys will still be popular, but definitely not, like these guys. So Trae Young, I do expect him to be popular, though. He's really cheap. He will play. We'll probably get you anywhere from 32 to 35 tonight. Kent Bazemore could be an interesting option. Vince Carter and Dorsey look like they're going to play, so makes me not like Bazemore as much. If they were out, looks like I said, they're going to play. If they are out, I would definitely fire up a lot more Atlanta guys because that would just limit them with how many people they have available. If Larry Nance doesn't play, Love Osman again. Prince and Osman, both of them are looking pretty good for me. And then you can look at Love once again. He had a really good night the other night. Then also look at Tristan Thompson. Without Larry Nance, I think is the only way you can put him in here. Yeah, last game he played huge minutes, had 31 points, $4,400. He can get you, anywhere from 23 to 25 in this one. And like I said, I only play him if Larry Nance is out. So looking at Thompson in this one, like Love once again, Prince and Osman. You can consider Bazemore, but probably won't be in my final. And then definitely love some Trae Young in this one. So, yeah, I like that game. Like I said, that's a high total. So definitely get in as many as you can in there. Like I said, all these are pretty high totals. So, but in this game, most of these guys are pretty respectable in their prices. So, makes me lean toward these guys a little bit more just because their prices are pretty respectable. All right, moving on. Sacramento and OKC, no total on this one. It says Westbrook is a game time decision, but he's already ruled out. So I like De'Aaron Fox against Dennis Schroeder and Dennis Schroeder against De'Aaron Fox there. Schroeder had a bad game. I took a shot with him, facing a really good defense, but it just didn't pan out. So should be a little bit different in this one. In last couple games, well, the only 2 games Sacramento's played, they've played some, kind of faster pace here. OKC may slow it down just a little bit, but still, this should be a good one. You can look at Buddy Hield, but I don't know if he's really worth $6,500. He's only been averaging around, as you see, 27 points. I'm probably not going to have him in here. I mean, you can look at him. That's up to you. Paul George, really don't mind him. If Marvin Bagley starts, and only if he starts, I'll put him in there. This dude was pretty solid. I mean, yeah, really solid. Had 44 points against New Orleans. A little bit harder defense here in OKC, but still I think get you 25 to 30 if he starts. If he comes off the bench, probably not put him in there because this is what he did off the bench. So, and like I said, it's just, the Sacramento Kings rotations, their rotations looks like they're different every game. So you have to definitely pay attention to that. And I really don't mind some Steven Adams. I think he's in a pretty good spot. Not too high on Willie Cauley. Still half-decent play, but Adams is a very good defender. So hurts Willie Cauley a little bit. Plus Adams, as I mentioned, Westbrook is out, so his usage is up right now. So I love some Adams. He's priced pretty well. As I mentioned, Marvin Bagley only if he's in the starting rotation. Don't mind some Paul George for obvious reasons, Dennis Schroeder, and then some De'Aaron Fox. So another game, some of those guys are priced relatively in a good spot. I think the total will be around a 217 to a 219. It's a little bit lower scoring, but still should be in a pretty good spot. Who knows? Maybe they'll jump up the total a little bit. Probably, like I said, around a 219, maybe just a little higher. Moving on, Golden State and Denver, a 229 in Golden State by 3. So last game, Golden State played a shootout there against Utah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes here. Obviously, love Curry. I picked Jamal Murray last night. He was in a pretty good spot. Denver is coming on a back-to-back, but it is in the beginning of the year. But we saw last night, I like Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard, and both of them sat. So we'll see what they do here. I don't know if they'll sit anyone, but if they do, then definitely be aware of it. But I just don't think they will. Anyway, like I said, like some Murray, especially if Will Barton is not going to play. Murray and Gary Harris are even a little bit better options than normal because Barton takes up at least 24 to 25% usage rate. So, and I don't think he's going to play. I really don't. So, Harris, Murray, Curry. You can take like a kind of a GPP shot with Klay Thompson. This dude's still playing big minutes. His shots just not falling. And this another fast-paced game here. Who knows? Maybe Klay Thompson breaks out tonight, gets you 30, 35 points. They need it. Golden State does need a little bit extra help there. KD is KD. If you get him in there, get him in there. Draymond, I don't mind him for 30 to 35. Not an offensive player, as we know, but definitely an all-around player. I don't mind Millsap. I'm always hesitant with this dude, though, because every time I pick him, he sucks. And Green, as we know, is not a bad defender, but he's looking pretty solid his first 2 games. Not the best defenses there, but who knows? We'll see. Like I said, I'm pretty hesitant with Paul Millsap just because he's burned me in the past. And Nikola Jokic, he'll definitely be the most popular pick. I don't mind him, but I'd personally rather go Adams because he's going to have very high usage. Very high ownership. Like I said, he did really good for me last night. Had 80 points, but I don't know if he'll get this one. And this one's kind of like Anthony Davis the other day when he had 80, and then he dropped down dramatically. So don't mind Jokic. I'm not too afraid of Damian Jones and stuff like that. But Adams is in a very good spot. So, but if you can't find anyone else besides Jokic, I guess you can put him in there. That's kind of it. So that's an interesting one there. Really like the total, though. So keep an eye on the Barton news. If he doesn't play, Gary Harris and Jamal Murray. I love those two quite a bit. And obviously gives a little bit of boost to Millsap and Jokic as well. All right, moving on to our last game here. We have Houston and LA, 225 in Houston by 2. So if you guys didn't see the big little brawl last night, Rondo, Ingram, and Chris Paul all got ejected. So some people are expecting Paul not to play in this one just because it could be a suspension. So if Paul doesn't play, that puts in Michael Carter-Williams. He's $4,000. He'll probably be your lowest score drop because I don't expect him to score a lot. I expect him maybe 19 to 20. He has a really, really good defender on him, and Beverly's shut down some pretty good players so far. Plus, he's just known as a defensive point guard. So it's up to you guys if you want to put him in there. I mean, he'll probably be in there just because he's so dang cheap and lowest score drop. So even if he sucks, hopefully all your other guys do half decent. Harden, if Paul's out, is a must play. I think he can get you 55-60 in this one. Really like Eric Gordon. When Paul was out, Gordon stepped up dramatically. Yes, I know Bradley's going to be on James Harden, but I think he's going to step up in this one. As normal, he's just a really good player option. Gallinari, I like him quite a bit. His minutes have been up and down, so we'll see. I still think he can get you 30, 35 fantasy points. Staying away from Carmelo, I really don't like him. Who knows? They might put him in the starting rotation. We'll have to see what they do. If he's in the starting rotation, he could be an interesting play, but that's up to you guys if you want to go that way. We know how Carmelo is. And Tobias Harris is almost a lock for me. This dude is, doing pretty good as well. 39 and 47. This guy's playing monster minutes, double-double in 2 straight games. Only $8,200. I think he's in one heck of a spot. You can look at Tucker, might get you 23, 24. And you can look at Capella, only $6,800. Could get you double-double, 30 to 35. But I'd rather have Adams. That's just me. And then if you want to punt the position, he might only play 15, 16 minutes. But he can get you 20 to 25 points if you want to punt your position. And like I said, he's only going to play like 13 to 15 minutes. But he's definitely – a half decent play. So if you don't want to pay up for your center, you can punt with Boban if you want to. All right. So I'm not going to give you a 5 today since there's only 4 games. I'm going to give you 3 guys that I'm looking at. Shoot. If you don't want to pay up for Curry, you don't have to. I do. I mean, I really like these two. I really do. If you don't want to pay for Curry and you want to go get Harden, don't get me wrong, Curry's in a very good spot. Like I said, don't get me wrong on that. But those two just provide so much right there. And if Barton's out, that helps Jamal Murray. And Fox, as we know, he's been a usage machine. So both those guys could easily get you over 30 points, and you can save up and go get maybe obviously some Harden and stuff like that. Shooting guard is complete trash, so you might want to spend up there with Harden and Schroeder. Small forward, if you can get Durant, that's up to you. But if you can't get those two, you can always go Prince or Osman or something like that. I really like Prince in this one. And then you can, if you want, you can go Tristan Thompson for just a little cheaper. But I'm probably going to go put in Steven Adams or something like that. So to break down these positions real quick, Fox and Murray, I think they have really good value. Obviously, Curry, he's in a pretty good spot here. Michael Carter-Williams, if Paul doesn't play, maybe you can look at him. If you don't want to go Murray, like I said, you can go up to Trae Young for a little bit more money, or you can drop Fox. It don't matter. All 3 of those guys are in pretty good spots. Shooting guard Harden and Dennis Schroeder. You can look at Buddy Hield and Gary Harris. Those are the 4 I'm looking at. Definitely pick Gary Harris over Buddy Hield in a heartbeat. Small forward, Durant, George, Prince, Osman, and Gallinari. It may hurt me. It may hurt Osman just a little bit if Larry Nance is in, but still half decent play. So that's what I'm looking at there. Power forward position, Tobias Harris, Kevin Love. And then you can look at Green and Millsap if you need them. Marvin Bagley only if he starts. That's really it from that area. And then that center position, obviously you can look at Jokic. I love Steven Adams. And then Tristan Thompson as well. So Yeah, interesting one. It's going to be, like I said, there's not a lot of value out there tonight, so you might just have to punt one of your guys away. And if you get 11 or 12 points, hopefully the rest of your team stepped up. So should be a good one. A lot of really high totals out there. Just a reminder, lock is at 6 o'clock Eastern time, so 1 hour earlier than normal. So just keep that in mind if you guys are setting lineups. So usually don't like the small slates, but this one's looking half decent. And then Monday slate's looking pretty good as well. We got a full slate of games, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, some pretty good ones as well. So that is it. Hopefully this information helped you guys out. As normal, if it did, leave a like. We do appreciate it quite a bit. And if you are not signed up on premium yet, you are missing out. $50 a month, $350 for the season, including playoffs. Like I said, it was a very good hit for us last night, and we will hopefully continue that trend of winning lineups here going further. So, yeah, to get in, website in the comment section, hit us up on Twitter. We'll be in the comment section as well. So that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoy some basketball and some football today, and we'll see you guys all here on Monday.